the people really is like one of the main reasons you like to be here.
Right.
How do you experience that? How do you interact? How does your day-to-day look like that you get to see that?
Oh, okay. So grocery store trips, pharmacies,
Really?
restaurants.
And I'm saying really because it's like I'm thinking you're talking about like in social gatherings, but you're just talking about like day to day.
I'm talking about day to day.
The little things.
The little things.
Yeah.
The little things. You know, in the elevator, good morning. Well, Buenos días.
Yeah.
That are Buenos. When you pass somebody, saludos. You know, things like that. Even when you're getting off the elevator, that's a buen dia. You know,
I criticize that a lot.
Those things like that, man, that you don't, you know, you
don't feel that.
No, you look back and like, what, you know?
You're talking to me.
Yeah, you're talking to me. But now it's so normal, and I enjoy those little things like that. In the States, I remember when I went back there in the 2025, and I'm not trying to bash the States, but I mean, we got to admit that the culture has changed and it's different.
It's definitely changed.
And when immediately when I landed in, what did I land? Was it Miami International? Maybe at Miami or Fort Lauderdale. You hear this sense of entitlement, you know, people arguing with, you know, the TSA, or, just this, and it's like, you know, it just reminds, hey, I'm back in the States now, you know, and that right there, like you don't see people in here, like in Santo Domingo, or either here, period, in McDonald's arguing with the cashier about, hey, where are my fries? Why are you putting no ketchup? It's just this entitlement that the States have, and people here, they don't operate like that, you know. And I'm not saying that, you know, that I've never seen anybody misbehave, because I have, but that's not as a whole. That doesn't define the people as a whole. It's just, that's an anomaly. Over there is almost like, hey, it's expected.
Yeah,
it's every day. You're just what you're saying. You're gonna see it every day you go out.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Man, and it's amazing you're pointing that out, because I didn't even like think about that. And I got I've been here for a while now. I've been here for almost, in the summer's gonna be 2 years without going back to the States, without traveling back. And I have a business trip coming up in a couple months, and I'm thinking, man, I am not looking forward to that culture shock.
Right.
Because I even got it, and this might sound crazy, but I went to Punta Cana when I went with Jonah, and I was like, man, I felt a little bit weird, because it was like, man, I know we're in DR, but things were like very different in a good way. Right. But because I was out of that element of like kind of like infrastructural, like an organized infrastructure and stuff like that, it's like, man, and like different types of like restaurants and just a different customer service. I was like, man, this is feeling a little bit weird.
Right.
And I'm like, man, when I go back to the States, what is that gonna feel like?